A man cross-dressed filmed himself hooking up with 1,600 men.
1,600 men?
Honestly, I don't know, but I think I will get turned on.
Dan, can you do a charm impression of the country that he loves the most?
China.
Yes, in China news, we have this Nanjing Hong Jie person. Have you heard of it?
No.
So,
Red woman, red sister.
Red sister.
Oh shit, no way.
So there's this story that's going viral. A man cross-dressed and managed to film himself hooking up with about 1,600 men.
1,600 men?
Yes. Basically, I think there was like catfishing involved.
Right.
In some situations, but probably not all. The weird part is that he filmed all of it and he's posted it online.
Oh.
I believe he posted it online, yeah. So all these are leaked and circulating, right? And all these people's faces are exposed.
Oh shit.
And some of them are like husbands and boyfriends and that kind of shit.
Do these people know that he's a guy? Or
I think, honestly, some do. Editor, please show everybody the face now.
Oh my god.
Oh. I assume this is what they see. And then this turns out
What's the difference?
Wait, but this person hooked up with 1,000 people.
Wait, so the body count is 1,600?
There's hope for us. He's a 38-year-old internet celebrity named surname Jiao.
I assume it's like some sort of streamer or like content creator that they see and then they like and then they follow and then they're like, hey, come over. And then they're like, oh, I'm in.
And they're really in.
And they're like, oh, this is. So like, why would you go ahead with it though?
My first thought is, does an asshole feel the same as a vagina?
Won't the 1,600 or whatever, right, realize he's the guy and like more than half of them be like, oh, actually I'm not into this and walk out.
I would think so. Or maybe there's more.
Maybe there's
only
3,000,
1,006 is the one who like got hooked.
The hit rate lah.
Yeah.
So a lot of variables here. One is what's the actual hit rate. Number two is that 1,600 people, right? Are they all like into guys? Or were they just like, I made the long journey here. I took bus like 960, don't know how long I go.
So interesting that you say that because some of the victims basically went to Weibo and recounted the moment they discovered he was male. Exactly what you said happened. Progress until here already. A bit wasted not to finish, right?
This is the sunken cost fallacy.
Yeah.
Except the sunken.
So usually with services like that, you would think one would pay, correct?
Sure.
It was revealed that they show up at his doorstep, right? With items like I don't know. Items like fruits,
Okay.
peanut oil, milk.
She just wanted to do the groceries lah, but she too lazy.
So what's interesting is that this Mothership article basically articulated there's a possibility that this character provides emotional support and it's very, very soft in mannerism and nature. It's kind of like letting them play out the fantasy of being a provider and protector, coming home to a lady that shows you care and attention, like which is missing.
I think it's quite similar to, who did we have on? I think it was Tammy Tay who talked about how like she realized that her main appeal, or when she talked to her followers on OF, like the main appeal that she was like the internet girlfriend for a lot of her followers or like subscribers. She would talk back as though that they're their girlfriend. And so with this, it's like one step further, is like the internet wife essentially that become real life wife, like a waifu of sorts. And so they're living that fantasy. What's interesting is that I guess
It's a man.
yeah, but I guess it's what aspect of it are you missing from your existing relationship? Is it the compliance? Is it the, what is it that is missing?
Is it even the relationship itself? Because if you take a step back, this is China. Daughters were not particularly welcome.
Oh.
If you knew you were going to have a daughter, you may have terminated a pregnancy and had a son instead. That's a very like long-standing taboo, right?
Oh, shit,
so maybe there's just a lack of eligible ladies.
Speaking of children, apparently there was a baby trafficking ring that was just found out.
Ooh, yeah.
And some of those babies were meant to be shipped to Singapore. And they were being sold for between 800 to like 1,200. I think like 30 or 40 babies that were found in Indonesia were supposed to come to Singaporean buyers. God. And I was telling that I cannot understand why you would buy a baby and have them go through the whole like trafficking process. Like this is meant to be your son or daughter.
Well, apparently human trafficking is like rising.
But why?
Which is such a crazy
Where
thing.
is this statistic
It made news.
Oh.
I'm actually genuinely curious because I've never looked it up. Like, why are they being trafficked to?
At a guess, my very first guess, they're all being brought to the Opium Triangle in Cambodia, the area.
Yeah.
And then being made to work in the scam centers. I feel like that's like the number one place where.
In fact, there are actually a large number, I mean, not large relative to population, but a surprising high amount of Malaysian Singaporeans who've been kidnapped and then ended up doing this.
So there was a recent case that turned out to be false.
Oh.
And there was a report of a woman in JB or something, right? Some guy go and like make her smell like something and then she got
Hey, does it smell like chloroform to you?
something like that lah. Then after that, then they tried to kidnap her or some shit. Then she managed to get out. Like later on, it was clarified that it was like a fake situation or whatever. But then a few days ago, I also saw another video of this guy. He go up to a girl, right? And then he just like, hey, what's the direction?
Oh,
Can you
the
show me
book.
the directions?
Yes, I saw.
Then like checking there, no, this is the place, you know, this is the place. Then he put it right at her face. Then when he removed it and then he said, okay, thank you. Then she walked away, right? She starts stumbling. Then another lady comes and grabs her and starts to bring her, like usher her somewhere else. Then thankfully, right, another lady starts to say like, hey, why are you grabbing this girl?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Are you like do you know this person? Whatever, and tries to separate them and try to save the situation. Then one of the top comments was that like, people who are in the trafficking business deserve a life sentence. You know what I mean? Because they don't value the other person's life.
Yeah.
No, but it's so scary to think like so innocent. And the worst part is right, you are being nice.
Yeah.
You are helping somebody else, right?
Yeah.
And then you f***ing kena. Wow. Back to Hong Jie, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I pose a question to you guys. What would you do if out of the leaks, right, you saw your partner's face is one of the customers?
Botio.
Yeah. Let's go wrong answers only first. Yeah. Sure.
My immediate thought would have been deepfake, is it? Because like deepfake so convincing now, right? And then I'll be like, wait, why would they deepfake my partner? But also like, I feel like very difficult, at least I would think, for us to respond, because I don't think our partners would be in that situation. What would they be doing in Nanjing?
So that's your problem.
That's true. I think break up.
Why?
You straight away believe.
Because technically he cheated. But the cheating for this case is like a bit more extreme than normal.
It's like almost you cheated, but you kena at the same time.
It's more extreme that he cheat with you on a man than a woman.
Like if I try to justify it, right? Maybe he's lacking like having sex with me or something. Then he needs some womanly touch, right? Okay, maybe. And then he want free one, so he go to this sister home. With a man, right? I'm be like, huh? Means I'm not even attractive to you at all.
Question: would you watch?
To make sure it's him, yes.
To which point?
As long as I can see the face and like at least 10 seconds of whatever action.
So don't need the
Wait, why the 10 seconds?
the preamble.
No, because like maybe the video is like going to go suck the dick or something like. The sister home gonna go.
Okay.
he like whoa, I don't want to do this. Okay, but
So
if
giving
it's
him a
like
chance
going on
to-
and then
right.
he gets chubby,
Like he-
right?
Shove the face
he gets
in.
chubby, sure.
Yeah, and then I'll be like,
Sister Hong tried to run, then he grab him, pull back.
I would watch every second of it, but just so that it's always forever burned into my mind. I need it seared in so that I am like getting myself angrier every second.
oh, that's true. I think
Yeah.
I'll watch through the whole thing
Yeah.
in this case, right? So I can feel the
fury.
complexity of my emotion and then make a decision.
I will be so disgusted. I will just see enough to know that like it actually happened, because it's just confirmation. Even though that's not even the reason. The reason is that the fact that my partner went all the way there and followed through with all of this.
What if, right, is there a saving grace, right? If you watch all the way through and halfway through, right, your partner goes, oh my god, I can't do this. I love my partner, and he says out loud in the video, but
Yeah.
you didn't get to watch that.
Then in that circumstance, right, it would have to be that I found out through my partner and not when the video leaked.
Yeah. Rava, I will watch the whole thing, I think. Like, I have a problem. I think like if my
Oh
partner,
yeah, you like voyeurism.
if my partner cheat on me, right, I would want to know everything.
For real?
Honestly, I don't know, but I think I would get turned on. Like, even though it's cheating, like I feel like I'm the kind that, you know, the porn category of like CUCK QUEEN and all that. I feel like
I don't
I'm
know.
the kind that would get turned on.
It's like, you know, the hotel room always got one chair by the side?
Yeah.
No,
Dan wants to be on that chair.
Because then at the lunch table, right, we all did this BDSM test, right? Then I remember Dan's voyeurism, right?
Quite
Not
high.
that I do it. I just
Quite
a
high,
BDSM
No, we
test.
asked everyone to do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fair game one.
Right.
What was the percentage?
90 something.
Wait, how did you realize that you have a cuck fetish?
Okay, I think when I was younger, like in my young adult days, and then my girlfriend at that time cheated on me. Obviously, I was angry and I was like incensed. I also wanted to know every single detail that happened.
Okay.
And I found myself wanting to know more and more, know more and more. And I wasn't like disgusted about any of it. Like I was disgusted about the act. I was disgusted about the how could you go through every single step and still go through all of it. But I was intrigued.
So from that point on, right?
Yeah.
Is this something that you pursue in order to satisfy?
Oh no lah,
Like
no
as a
lah.
fetish
I remember not being able to get through the emotional toil of being cheated on. So like absolutely wouldn't want to recreate any of that. Like it's not to the point where like my subsequent partners, I wanted to watch them have sex with somebody else. No lah, not at all. So like just coming back to this situation, like I really feel like I will actually just watch not just out of intrigue. I think part of me will almost be turned on by it. I think.
Let's say he had like an inkling at 18 of like that cucking thing, right? But then he never acted upon it. But if he had in that moment or during that phase, then now he's like full-fledged. Like you identify as a cucker, you know what I mean? Your license plate behind put.
Cut.
Yeah.
No, but I don't think it's about suppressing it. I think when you're younger, you experiment because you are trying to figure out what you like, ma. So like eventually, as you get older and you realize that this is what you like, I don't think it's about you could have been this or what you could have been that. At the end of the day, it's about discovering what you like. So whether or not there could have been a moment like a fork in the road or what, I'm still at a place where I don't feel like I could be even more pleased or even more fulfilled sexually.
Okay.
I know what I like now and I get that, ma. Which
But
is
that,
vanilla.
But that's the end. That's the result of all the.
I just had to add that one for no reason.
But that's the result of everything that's led up to that.
Okay.
Let's run it back to the era.
Yeah,
that era, right?
Yeah.
And then that era, and then she's telling you, right? And then you're like, can you tell me again? But this time, wait for me to take my dick out. And then you're like enjoying yourself while hearing it. If you had really like, let's see, I'm feeling a bit frisky.
Okay, yeah, sure. But I don't even think I would. I'm not the kind that would just whip my dick out and then like tell me a story.
Okay.
Like
So-
in any situation. I think it's just more of that in that moment I realized, wait, why am I not stopping the telling of this story? And why am I asking for more?
Wait, interesting. So
Yeah.
kink is not enough to keep it going. Obviously, because she's broken the covenant of trust.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how hard my dick is getting. It doesn't matter how hard my dick is.
Yeah.
This is the real deal breaker, the trust.
Yeah. But I remember being so like confused.
There's also a flip side of this, where the woman enjoys hearing the other side. There's a cuck queen. Yeah. I was with one girl last time who liked that a lot.
Cuck queen.
She always wants to hear stories about past partners. So it's not the cheating element because I would never have like,
Yeah.
So she knows there's nothing there. But then she'll be like, tell me about like last time. Tell me about others before.
Your past sex
Then I'm telling her and then she's like loving the shit out of that.
Yo.
Okay, storytelling time.
Yeah.
I do so little works.
Your
Yeah.
best friend.
Yeah, just like sit there like holding a podcast in bed. After Daily Ketchup was over and then
The word actually is derived from the cuckoo bird. So actually I think the pronunciation is cuckoo.
The actual bird, the
It's-
cuck.
Oh, I thought like
Yeah, not-
cock, like you holding a cock while watching somebody else.
The female cuckoo birds are known for sneaking into other birds' nests to lay their eggs, therefore leaving another bird to take care of their eggs and ensure they hatch safely.
Oh, this
Cuckoo
bird then one.
Cuckoo birds are for the
Bird.
streets,
The
man.
baby will turn damn big and it will push the other eggs out of the basket. So the actual child of the bird, the mother bird, they will kill them.
Oh.
And then the mother is left to feed this bird. And this bird, right, because it's bigger than the actual mother, the mother just keep feeding the bird, like not knowing why the bird is so hungry.
Oh, wow.
So basically, another
parasite,
mother asks this mother
Yeah.
to do the work.
And while killing all the other
the-
children. Wow.
So there are 5 reasons as to why a person may or people might like this type of thing. So the first one is compersion. Never heard this word before, but the word means to take joy from another person's joy. The second reason is that there is a taboo element to it.
Yeah, perhaps.
Okay. The third
so
reason
wrong.
is that it's exploring sexual orientation. The fourth reason is power dynamics. The fifth reason is this thing called candalism. And it's a fetish, right? Where the husband gets a thrill and pride from having a wife that other men desire and he wants to show her off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Branching out of power dynamic, right? Would you say that you are a very dominant man or a switch or very submissive man, like in the bedroom? at
Knowing
It's
that
switch, I think.
and then, right? Oh, sorry, in bed. I was going to say just their dynamic.
No. Not at lunch table lah. Like, eat the bala. Okay, sure, dear.
The BDSM test got say, I think.
Yeah, I think
it was a
I
list.
think switch was high for both of us.
Sure.
Because like, I think we both can be dominant or submissive.
Okay. In my mind, right, like if you imagine the idea of a cuck, right, like not going to be someone who's very dominant, I feel.
Yeah.
Like stereotypically.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you imagine you're very dominant with your partner, then suddenly you're okay.
Force her to another man?
Okay, well, we don't force our partners to do anything.
PDD is
Yeah, let's not force our partners to do anything. Dom sub doesn't just mean you're like, oh, I'm the dominant partner, therefore you do my every bidding.
Okay.
You know? Like a dominant is also has to be like a nurturing figure. It has to be like the one initiating the aftercare.
The nurturing part is the dominating part. I'm going to take care of you, and you're going to like it.
Yo,
50
that's
Shades of Grey.
If you watch
pretty,
50 Shades of Grey, there's all the spanking everything, but there's also there's also the let's go on a helicopter ride and I will take care of you.
depending on your budget, yeah, your level of dom will
And then
matter. Yeah.
and then Ellie Goulding is singing in the background. To me, right, like every love like moment, right, is just that song play. If we're riding out East Coast Park, love me like you do. It's like that's a soundtrack of love to me.
The insight I've gotten into dance love life is so crazy today.
Okay, I feel like back in the day, like when I was younger, then I was like, yeah, you should be open about things, you know, like, oh, be open to threesomes, that kind of nonsense, right? Like, I'd be down with like polygamy or that, right? Then now I'm older, yeah, like, oh, no. Like, I cannot, all these things, right? They are just things that don't come to my mind. They make me uncomfortable.
No, I do think as you get older, you look for something more conventional. I think that's quite natural.
Is that dangerous? Because I'm always curious as to whether lust and sexual desire is symptom of a deeper like wound or something that's missing and absent within a relationship, like an emotional thing. Is it not then on you or if your partner support to look into like the root issue and kind of like figure out how to resolve that?
Some sexual thing, right? I really think it's like quite unexplainable. Like, for example, someone may very young, right? They see someone's foot. I say, okay, true story. I was on cut. So this guy, he saw his aunt's foot hanging out of the window on a road trip, and then he was aroused by it.
Okay.
He's into feet now for the rest of his
But
life.
like, there's no explanation, right? He cannot tell you why he like feet so much, right? He just automatically got very aroused. And if my feet somehow is not like very ideal, and he really want to see like this particular girl's feet, like surprise that kind, and I cannot provide, then like sure lah, but it's not that deep, what?
Yeah, but he cannot get off with you. He only gets off when somebody else's feet
Like,
is in the room.
like I might try, like I will paint my toenails, I will cut it, like make sure, okay, maybe he don't like, you know, I will try to do something with my feet, right? But if really my feet is not the right fit.
No, but I think that the point is that having that conversation, right, I think helps because the alternative is that your partner just gets off the cheating part, the not telling you part, the thrill of being caught. Yeah. Then I think that part is dangerous because you are not in on it. Okay. They are acting on their own.
Okay.
I think this one is that at least there's some attempt on working with you.
Yeah, so back to your example, the rest of your sex life, right?
Yeah.
There always has to be another pair of feet in the room or some shit like that.
The painting
No,
above
like
your
if
bed.
really cannot, and it's something if he keeps doing it like every week and I'm not okay with that, right? Then I don't think we're right for each other, lor.
So would you say you have one foot out the door?
All that was to build up to that joke. Oh my god. He started this whole feet thing just for the joke.
Wow, I cannot deliver without cracking up, Jeff.
No, we call you with your foot in your mouth.
Yeah, I got to tiptoe around things like that, like these topics.
Let's put a sock on it, okay? Let's get on with it.
Okay. So thanks so much for watching. If you know of things to do in Nanjing, recommend it to us in the comments down below. If not, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
JB flying there tonight.
Hong Jie.
It's all Hong Jie.
1,600 times it's Hong Jie.
Honestly, one of the questions that came to mind because of an episode that we did long time ago where there was the KTV situation and a bunch of guys got caught, and then we asked Pat down, and I think the episode was about what would you do if your partner was someone that was caught at the KTV.
It was our first like viral episode.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I was the first to cross 100K, I think.
So in the same situation, I would like to ask you guys.
Yeah.
What I would do if I was Hong Jie?
You seem to really want to put yourself in his shoes, huh?
If 1,600 people brought groceries to him, right?
There's a lot of groceries.
That's like what, 4 years of like not having to buy groceries?
Yes, yeah. You can just stay at home.
Yeah, but that's 4 years of other things you need to do also.
All I'm saying is
need
that
to like jaw massage or guasha or some shit.
sexuality is a spectrum. We all have a little bit of homosexuality in us.
I believe that.
Wow, the
Mine is
soreness,
Nice. Yeah, JB didn't even deny.
the rash. No, what do you call it? The what burn? The rash burn.
A rug burn.
Oh, yeah.
You would know.
No, I just have a lot of body hair. That's
Okay. No, okay. Yeah, so okay.
What's this?
Yeah, the
Chap
deviation hardcore
conversation?
bubble. Never mind. We need to flow a bit.
conversation.
Yeah.